Yeah, I'm not gonna sit through that whole thing. I thought it might be funny at first, but I chose not to. Salutations, I'm Ace Paladin. I'm here doing Fire Emblem, Sacred Stones, Randomizer Let's Play. This is probably gonna be the first video on my channel. I actually used to have an old channel with a lot of Fire Emblem stuff on it, but I didn't like the quality of it, and I probably still won't like the quality of it. That's about as much as I got. But yeah, I like Fire Emblem, what can I say? I'm going to be playing on the hard mode. This randomizer, I will be putting in the details in the bottom, and I hope it's a fun time. I really enjoy Fire Emblem, much how I enjoy XCOM, because of the randomness and how you get attached to your units and characters, and I think randomizers are a great way to do this. Sacred Stones is a game that is not the most difficult. I think it actually has difficulty to it. I think people often don't give it enough credit for what the game's about, as it's kind of a Gaiden soft remake, but we'll get into that as we play. So hit this. I needed to make sure that the game worked with the randomizer. I used Yune, which I think is the only randomizer that actually exists for GBA titles. It's really great, it works really well. I had my friend tell me what he wanted to be randomized, so it's a little dumb what he did. I'm not exactly sure how to feel, but yeah, let's get to it. Prologue, the fall of Renee. I guess I can just monologue and read it out for you. In an age long past, evil flooded over the land. Creatures of washed in the dark ran wild, blah blah blah, people were bad. In this despair, mankind appealed to the heavens, and from blinding light came hope. I thought I was gonna say binding. Sacred Stones. I'm not sure if I should read this in a serious voice or not. These 5 glorious treasures held the power to dispel evil. The hero. Oh gosh, it's gonna take forever. You know what? We're just gonna skip it. Skip it. Me. Peace with the will without layers. Me. Okay. Constant Megville. Me. Okay, we're just gonna get straight into it. Yeah, at first I thought it would be a good idea, but that's not a good idea. We'll just play the game normally. Alright. Yeah, bad news, blah blah. General Ford, loot right ahead. Okay, so we know Luke's one of our guys. I already checked this ahead of time, by the way, so I knew that these two would be our main cast. Princess Cormac, this way. I can see no more of Grotto's men. If we've made it this far, we've surely earned a moment's rest. Please forgive me grabbing you so brusquely earlier. Don't be foolish, Ford. If it weren't for you, I would never have made it out of the castle. Wow, they talk really slowly. Also, there's gonna be like a bromance between these two, the two blonde boys. You are the reason I'm still alive. You have my gratitude. And whoever that man was, he was clearly after me. It's my fault that you received such a grave wound. Allow me to treat it now. Your Highness, I can allow an injury like this to be an obstacle. More important matters to attend to. We must press on to Freya. Must fulfill His Majesty's wishes. Wonder my father fares alone in the castle. Do you think he's safe? Man, you know how this works, girl. I live with my brother on the Grado front. Or guy. We've heard nothing from him for days. King Fado and Prince Erica are both valiant and brave men. Wait, is Erica Ephraim? I doubt even the might of the Grado Empire could hold them in check. More important to me, Your Highness, is that look to your own safety. How sad the two of them would be if something were to happen to you. Must reach Felia to ensure the reunion. Of course you're right, until I'm reunited with my father, brother, I must not despair. Come on, Ford, let's go. I hate really long exposition in these types of games where it's kind of obvious what's happening. Once you cross the bridge, we will be at Felia, near border Milan. Let's proceed, Princess Cormac. Princess Cormac. Your Highness, I won't lie to you. This will not be an easy ride. Please take this rapier. Something will happen to me. We must continue to Felia. That's not right, this hammer. There, Renee Doc, where do you think you're going? Grado's men. Stand back, Princess Cormac. It's alright, Ford. My brother's taught me something of sword play. I'll stand with you. You have an axe? Okay. So, this is the first level. I know I'm kind of going through this kind of fast, but it's only because the first levels of these games are kind of boring, there's not a lot to talk about. But to those that have not played this game before, I don't know why you'd be watching this if you have never played Fire Emblem before, but we'll start from the top. HP, hit 0, your unit dies. Strength, is the amount of damage you do per attack. Skill is your accuracy. Speed is whether or not you can attack multiple times and if you can dodge. Luck changes your critical rate, your chance to not get crit, and also your chance to avoid attacks. Defense reduces damage from physical weapons, resistances from magical weapons, and magical staves. Movement's how far you move on the map, so this guy can move 5. Constitution is the heaviest weapon they can pick up without suffering a penalty, and also affects how people can pick them up. The ability for you to pick someone up is always based on whether or not you're a mounted unit, and also if you're flying or are really strong. It's like bigger units can pick up lighter units without a problem. One note too, is I am playing with my keyboard on my lap because I think the microphone might pick up the key sounds, so I really apologize if you can hear that or me clicking or moving other things. Like I just scratched my head just there, right? So hopefully it's not like that bad. So our 2 starter units are 4 and Cormac. 4 pre-promote, which is what 4 is. He's the general pre-promote. He's pretty terrible. These are terrible stats. There are starting units in the game which look better than this. This is gonna be bad. he does have good. He does have full weapon triangle mastery, so that's good at least. But this isn't good. Okay, so what did I randomize? Well, I randomized quite a few things, and you'll find it in the details. But basically, one of them was no weapon in this game can have more than 75 accuracy. So we're gonna miss a lot. And to add on to this, there's kind of something special about the hit chance that I added on too. Which, you'll know it when you see it, because you'll notice something very, very strange. Yeah, stats-wise, 4 is pretty weak. His growth rates are okay, but with these starting stats as a pre-promoted unit, his experience gain is going to be just terrible. Cormac, on the other hand, looks a lot better. Cormac has pretty good growth rates, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're very, like, averagey good. Allow me to explain. Every game after, like, FE6, I feel like units are way more streamlined to be usable, less flaws in their growth rates versus their base stats, so Cormac will probably develop into a very good unit. His speed, skill, strength, defense, all that stuff are all pretty good. Yeah, his good constitution at 9, so he'll be able to pick up those things fine, 5 movement. And he starts as a journeyman class, so he'll get an extra 10 levels to go before having to remote into something, which is cool. Yeah, let's see, how does he do? Not very well. How does he do against this guy? Okay. What's his other weapon? So this is a moon hammer. So I did add that custom, like the hero unit of yours starts with a special weapon. And I guess this is his instead of a rapier. And I'm not sure how much better this is than a rapier. It doesn't look much better than a rapier. If anything, it looks kind of worse. But this should have a bonus. Normally these have bonus against like armored units and horses, so that's good. The horses part will be especially nice. The Silverland's got buffed and the might changed, so now it does 15 might. I feel like Silverlands is actually have more might than 15. Maybe they'll have like 16. Or, I want to say it's like 13 though. Steel swords are better, but also have less to hit. Iron axes I think are actually better. I think they only have 70 to hit. And they definitely have less than 10 might, so this is interesting. I think they have like 8 might. Well, maybe we just have him sit here, honestly. Yeah, let's just sit here. First turn, we'll just sit. Ow. Oh my gosh. Ow. The careful eye would probably see when I said, like, I changed something, they'll probably already know what it was. Just on the first turn. Can this guy attack yet? This guy can't attack. Probably be fine. I'm just gonna give him... Oh, I did not mean to take his vulnerary, whoopsie. Nice. Yeah. So we can either attack or we can trade another... We gotta trade this back. I didn't mean to take him from him. So have you figured out what the difference is? We have one more turn to figure it out. Oof. Okay, let's not mess around anymore, buddy. please win. Please, Cormac. Oh, there we go. All that's left is their leader. Let's see, what does the leader even have on him? He's a pirate. Yarr, gimme. I don't know if that's like appropriating pirates or whatever. I don't know anything about pirates actually. I never have. Oh, this is actually not a good place to fight. Okay. Okay, you're not gonna be able to fight. Wow, really? Huh. Okay, here's what we're just gonna have 4 to sit here at the Silver Lights. And we'll have Cormac just sit back and relax. That'll be okay. So if we figured out what it is, I'll just say it right now. This is actually 1 RN. I like 1 RN more than I like 2 RN. I think 2 RN is way more consistent. I think 1 RN is way more fun because it makes you sweat a little bit more, I guess. I kind of like that. And this is the most accurate. Alright, Cormac, I believe in you. There you go. It was actually not expecting that to hit. I was gonna say, no, I need to restart now. And there's our first level of the game. Yeah, this game is running on 1 RN. So, the first not only top off the fact that everything has reduced accuracy, we're now doing 1 RN, so everything's already going to be less accurate. For both us and the enemy. So it'll be very strange, and probably very, very annoying. Once again, you can still get up to 100% hit, so it's all like, you know, decent weapons and decent units, we're not going to just miss every single attack, it's just, the consistency will be different. Yeah, Cormac, I get the idea. You're weird and lonely and have a weird relationship with your brother, which I'm not entirely understanding at times. Sacred Stones is the plot of Sacred Stones is a little bit weird. You may not be here for the plot, but I'll tell you the short story of the plot. Not Dish. Okay, so Noel is supposed to be La Rochelle. The short story of the plot is one nation wants to take over the world. All the other nations don't like this, and the kingdom that we're from got taken over. That's pretty much the whole opening. On short. What does this guy have? Ironlands. So Ironlands is looking nerfed. I think they start with 7 might, 70 hit? Ironlands isn't nerfed. Fire tomes are not nerfed. Fire tomes are very strong. Whopping 7 might. Oh my gosh, I think they're way less accurate though. I think fire tomes are like the most accurate weapons in the game. This boss is garbage on him. It'll be easy to kill. Slim swords are. They look pretty normal actually. Some swords are. Wow, that's fast, you know. No strength at all. Those are weaker. Yeah, randomizing all the weapons is an idea that I'm not sure how to feel about. But it did happen, so hey, what are you supposed to do? And we'll try to save that lance. I feel like the villains in this game are not very clever. Oh my gosh, you hit by a 38. Oh, he missed the 72. Sir Amelia, is that Mulan? Oh, Milan? Hey, we have Princess, but look, the country is crawling with great soldiers. There's the castle guard. Okay, so we got 2 girls, we got two children, really. I'm just gonna hit the enter key, by the way, to skip through the dialogue, because we're here for the game. We're here for the gameplay. Well, something really funny. So this is Loot. She's actually one of my more favorite units from this game, and it's because I have a weakness for her. Her class, not a weakness for her. I think she's like 12. My last name is Epstein, so no, I don't have a weakness for Loot. But she normally starts as a mage, and I like mages. And mages are really cool. I love sages; they're my favorite class in the whole franchise. And for a level 1 unit, her base stats are pretty good. I cannot complain about 10 strength or 8 speed to start with, or 7 defense. Wow. She starts with 2 swords and D ranks in both swords and lances, which is pretty good. We have Amelia the Brigand. Amelia has pretty alright growth rates. Her real perk is actually supposed to level up with her early levels, but 9 speed isn't bad. She has good enough con to wear the axes, so what's your con? 9? Con, that's not bad either. I don't think that even gets weighed down by a lance, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So yeah, these both look like pretty good units. The enemy are kind of garbage. I'm a little afraid, let's say, to just rush in here. Can you double? But you'll be fine. What's this guy's speed? 11. Okay, Amelia's not gonna get that, so we'll put up Amelia against her. It's kind of weird that Amelia is supposed to be like this, you know, cute little girl. Oh, I forgot what we're gonna. I have to remember the chance that we're gonna hit is way lower than normal, so I think it used to like missing. Oh, Luke looks cool. She's got like a purple ponytail. She kind of looks like Yune from FE6. I would like to use both of those units. They both look pretty good. So this guy, we're probably gonna miss one of these attacks. I'm okay doing this. Look at the size of that sword. That's crazy. Oh, we killed him. There you go. Emeralds and Sacred Stone are just ridiculous. Well, we'll pitch up a tent here in the forest. Oh, please don't crit. Please don't crit. Oh! Oh, this is the bane of my existence, is these low hit rates, oh my gosh. The worst part of this too is that my friend told me to cap the hit rate at 75. So realistically, the chance you hit things is pretty low. Like, it's not like can't hit 100, but you're not gonna hit 100 if you know what I mean. Like, it's just not gonna happen. I don't want Cormac to take another hit. Also, I guess I'm gonna be Ironman just because I like doing that. Ironmans are just the funnest way to play. Well, loot. Nice. Also, I have a tendency to hit the space key a lot to like make the game speed up. It's just a bad habit because I've played a lot of like 6, and if you've ever seen the Druid animation, you'll understand why. I get really used to hitting the space key to speed everything. But if it's annoying, just tell me. I won't do it. Anyone watches these videos. Okay. Amelia's gonna clap some cheeks right now. That feels really strange. I should not be saying that about. Oh, yeah, she's not really a little girl. Well, it's kind of like me, kind of like a weird monstrosity barbarian type of mix. I think this episode will just be the first 2 levels, and the next one will just be level 3 on its own, because I think that level actually has enough stuff to do. 10. Don't have any weapons of any type. Curse you, Cormag. Begin with 4. Okay, 4 does way too much damage. Ironically, the Stake Steel Swords got buffed and they do extra damage to them. I'll just attack with it. The problem is, this is like XCOM numbers. Like 75 looks pretty good, but it's because in Fire Emblem, a 75 is more like 85. Yeah. Real RN, it really just is different. Like, the way you just play the game, it's different. That is amazing. These guys don't do any damage. Holy guacamole. Okay. The weapons are so weak. Oh, they came from behind! Okay. So Cormac can probably take out this guy. That's it. Nice. I think Cormac actually looks really cute with like the headband. I think that looks adorable. You see, like, that's a big green spot there. Wow, nice level up. Dang. See, Cormac already like looks like comparable to Promoted 4. Are you kidding me? Aw. Maybe just attack with 4. Honestly, this guy is okay. I should have known that's gonna happen. Yeah, he's not gonna crit. I mean, this is 48% true chance to hit, so... Did I take the shot at XCOM? Probably. Why not take it here? This guy does 0 damage because the Gloom Swords are so weak. Like, Lil only has like 7 defense too, so the fact that he's doing 0 damage says a lot. Strength, skill, resistance, all good stats to have, I'll take them all. Definitely will probably turn lead into a Paladin. I don't see a reason not to. Paladins are really good class in Fire Emblem. They are, well, you could almost call them like an amazing class, really. Just that good. I like Paladins a lot. Big fan of heroes. Big fan of a lot of classes in Fire Emblem. There's very few classes in this game, in this series, that I don't like, that I think are dumb. There are a few. There are a few I think are really dumb. One of them is I really hate summoners. I don't think that's a very good idea to have a class that makes other units in the army movement game. There's just no cost to it, right? It's just like an ability you can have. So I feel like it's kind of comes off as awkward, let's say. Oh, see, 100% chance to hit. Nice. See, when you get 100% chance to hit a single RN, you know you're looking good. Like in XCOM, when you get like 100% chance to hit, it feels so good. It's so satisfying, I swear. It's like there's like no greater ecstasy on the. Oh, let's have Luke do this. Hopefully she just dodges. She has weapon triangle. Nice. Open triangle is going to matter even more and even less here. What will matter more is it reduces the chance just as much as the normal. The scale is not as high, so it's not technically as good. Okay, well, hit rates are above 100, so I'm happy. And we can pretty much serve to win. We should have 3, 2. Probably just have Luke do it. Oh yeah, it's on like 30 the void. What the heck? Okay. That's good skill. Yeah, that might be overkill. It's like saying like a nuclear bomb to kill a cockroach. Now granted, if you've ever actually seen a cockroach in person, I mean, you would understand dropping a nuclear bomb to kill it. Guess we'll have Cormac do it. And hopefully Cormac gets lucky. Ah, what a worthless thought occurs. Oh, you tried Cormac. You don't have any ranged weapons to attack with, so I guess Cormac is gonna have to 1v1 this guy. Maybe best use the Moonhammer, because even though it does... I mean, that's 1 RN, so technically there's a higher chance to hit him for only using the 1. Yeah, that's whatever. Kill him, Cormac. There you go, see? Easy peasy. Well, it's kind of weird, you can see how his hair changes, Cormac, when he steps back with the axe. I think that looks funny. Okay, Cormac, give me something good. That's pretty good! Yeah, he's got some pretty good levels up so far. I never actually had a lot of chance to explore or use Cormac in my history of playing this game at all, actually. He's normally not even that I ever use, so it's kind of fun to see him as my main character. And sees. It's a Snow, Sir Amelia. Yay. Everyone gets to be friends. This is such a strange trio of people to meet and be friends together. I think this is when the first minimap comes in the castle. There's like a huge dialogue there is. Okay, we're just gonna skip through it. You know what happens. We get some money, we're gonna go kill some monsters. And that's the first 2 levels done. So thank you very much for watching. This is Ace Paladin, signing off.